have control. The player who tries to crush the ball often hits it out of bounds because he overswings. When professional golfers study the golf swing, this is the swing they're trying to learn. One of the greatest champions of all time and a two-time co-winner at Liberty Mutual's Legends of Golf tournament, Sam Snead.
Sam, over the years we watched thousands of golfers play, and they all seem to want to overpower that ball, but that sure doesn't do much for their game, does it?
That's the worst thing I think happens in golf. You know, golf is rhythm. You've got to swing sort of like the old fellas used to teach by waltz time. They don't do that anymore. Golf is a beautiful thing to watch. It's timing and rhythm. You've got to have timing and rhythm. If you have that, you don't overswing.
Tell us what happens when you overswing.
Well, Bob, when you overswing, you're usually off balance. And now the club has gone past parallel. And when you get back, it's very, very difficult to get back into the hitting position. Very difficult. Overswinging is murder. When you overswing, timing and rhythm has gone out of the window.
You know, you told me one time that back in the 30s when Hogan first started, he had trouble overswinging.
Well, there was Hogan. He overswung, and old red grains would pop up about every third round. And he went back to the shorter back swing and a little more follow through. And, you know, he cut his swing down, and then he went on to be one of the greatest players we ever had.
Sam, what's a simple solution for the average player to stop from overswinging?
Well, Bob, overswinging is very difficult to stop. And I found out one way that you can stop that. Take your shoes off and hit a few barefooted. And that's one good way to cut your backswing down, so then you swing within yourself about 85%.
You mean you can hit a golf ball with your shoes off?
Heck, I learned barefooted.
When you practice without your golf shoes, you can't overswing. Without the spikes to anchor you, your feet are in direct contact with the ground and you can feel your balance at address and during the swing. You'll know how big a backswing you can make without losing your balance. You'll also feel the leverage you create as you shift your weight to the right foot on the backswing and then to the left foot on the downswing. When you put your shoes back on, you'll find you've cut back to about 85% of your maximum power.
Sam, I noticed when you were in your stocking feet there, you still had good foot action, and a lot of people, they get confused and they only swing with their arms and hands and they don't get the lower part of the body coordinated with the upper part. How do you do that?
Well, actually, Bob, you don't. You can stand on one foot and hit a golf ball, but good foot action, you get together, it gives you a little bit more heat down at the bottom. It's a one-piece swing.
A lot of people don't even really understand what that means. I think you're a prototype on the one-piece swing. Could you show us what that means?
That's all I think about. When I take the club back, all goes together. At my address, I have the forward press. That starts the whole business. The feet and the hands go back together. You roll off the inside of your feet. Like on your backswing, you roll off the inside of your left foot, and then in the follow-through, you roll off inside of your right foot. It's common sense. It's just nice rhythm. All goes together, and if you get it all together, brother, you can play some golf.
But you got to coordinate those arms coming down with that lateral movement, don't you?
You know, most people, they hit at the ball, but you hit through the ball, and that will accentuate your swing by rolling off that inside the right foot. The swing and the feet and the weight go together.
What about the term play within yourself, swing within yourself? What's that mean to you?
Well, playing within yourself, you have control. But when you're trying to hit the ball as hard as you can, you lose your balance. The timing is very poor, very poor. That's where you start hitting the ball, left to right, and very seldom do you hit the ball actually the way you want to hit it. Playing within yourself, you have control. That's the whole thing in golf, is having control of your golf swing.
Almost like you in the stocking feet. You have a little more control with that tempo.
Well, see, I can't use too much feet, and I can't turn but so far. And if I did, I'd break my toes.
Let's watch Sam Snead hit some golf shots. You know, he has the greatest rhythm, one of the greatest golf swing in the history of the game. And when the pros watch him play, they learn something. So you people certainly can emulate the great Sam Snead. Let's watch him.
Sam has always had exceptional strength and agility. He couples those two abilities in a picture-perfect swing.